Hey guys, welcome to a beautiful day here in Las Vegas, and today's the big day for the fight night of Canelo and Crawford over at Allegiant Stadium. And my main goal is to check out some of the food that's available there at the stadium, and also to experience what it's like to be at one of the biggest fights in the past 50 years, being that it reaches such a large audience on Netflix. So join me, and let's go to the stadium and check out what the food's available there. And if you like this video, please comment, like, and subscribe. And I see you guys at Allegiant Stadium. All right, guys, so I just arrived here at Allegiant Stadium. You can see people slowly coming inside. It's about 2:30, and the main event doesn't start till about 6 p.m. So I'm here early to try some of the food vendors. I'm gonna meet up at Tony Gemignani's restaurant at Slice House. So I'm looking forward to having some pizza, hopefully some barbecue and other items here at Allegiant Stadium. So come with me inside and let's check it out. These statues were in front of the Fontainebleau earlier this week, but they transferred it over here to the stadium for the fight. So it's a pretty cool shot of the main event here, and you can see the long line of people waiting to take this picture, almost like the Rocky statue in Philadelphia. So I won't wait around for it, but it's a pretty cool statue here. So let's go inside. Now I'm walking up the stairs. They got a whole flight of stairs to go up to the Allegiant Stadium right here. So I made it to the top, and I already went through the ticketing. So they scanned my ticket at the front through the Ticketmaster app, and I'm headed inside. Let's check it out. This is my first time in Allegiant Stadium. Hi. Hey guys. And you know what's the first thing I noticed about coming in Allegiant Stadium is the air conditioning. Wow. I heard the air conditioning was really good here throughout the stadium, so you don't have to worry about the Las Vegas heat inside. In fact, it's on the real cold side here. And right in front of me is the official merchandise, just like at the weigh-in yesterday. So here you can see people lined up getting their fight gear with all the Canelo and Crawford fight gear. And there's a bunch of areas where you can get beer at. They got whole stations where you can get some coolers, light, as well as other beers. So let me go around and look for some good food to eat. So as I walk around here, you can see all the different food vendors they have available. A David Chang creation, Fuku. They have spicy chicken sandwiches as well as burgers. And they're said to have the best burgers in Las Vegas, so definitely worth trying. They also have a place called 1960 over here, and it's a very popular spot. There's a ton of vendors to choose from, so I'm going to walk around before I choose which one to start with. As I walk through looking at the food, I also see some of the undercards going on right now. It's about 3 p.m., so there's about 10 fights total. I saw all these guys weigh in yesterday, so this fight is about to start. But as you walk down the 100 section, you can see this is Pachamama's, which serves skewers. And here's a vendor for popcorn, if you want some popcorn. And I'm at section 122, and I'm headed towards BBQ Mexicana. And shout out to Xavier, one of the staff here at Allegiant Stadium, that recommended it and said it's one of the best food vendors in Allegiant Stadium. So I'm taking his word, and I want to try the brisket burrito here. So if you look up close, you can see the menu. They have a brisket burrito for $16.99, an avocado chicken burrito, a BLT wrap, as well as other items like barbecue pork skins, chips, and salsa. And of course, they also serve a beer as well as soft drinks. So let me check out the brisket burrito here at BBQ Mexicana. All right, guys, here's a close-up of the BBQ Mexicana Brisket Burrito. It looks delicious, and it's said to be one of the best foods inside Allegiant Stadium, so I can't wait to try it. All right, guys, so now I wanted to try the BBQ Mexicana Brisket Burrito here. And as you can see, the cross-section, I had them cut it in half so you guys can see what it looks like on the interior. Looks like a little piece of foil got in there, so let me move that. But let me take the first bite of the BBQ Mexicana Brisket Burrito, and I'll let you know how it tastes. So right away, I taste the delicious barbecue brisket inside this burrito. Along with it, they put an assortment of vegetables, almost like a coleslaw. So you can taste the crunchy texture inside, and maybe you can see that the coleslaw in here. So there's like crunchy bits of carrots, along with the savoriness and the sweetness from the barbecue sauce on top of the brisket. And of course, the tortilla is nice and soft and delicious. So a very good option here at Allegiant Stadium. Delicious. I'm going to rate this like a 7.8. If you come to Allegiant Stadium and you want some a brisket burrito, definitely check this spot out. It's very good. Here's a few more vendors located in the 300 section, so you can see a Modelo location. They also have a vendor called Mr. Fries, and it has like a bunch of different style toppings with fries. So they have things like garlic steak, buffalo ranch, chili cheese. So if you want French fries, this is a popular vendor here at Allegiant Stadium. They also have Gridiron, which serves stuff like Raider dogs. Even sushi is served here. So this is also a very popular vendor here at Allegiant. So a lot to choose from here on the 300 section as well. Now I'm in section 118, and this is one of the vendors, Dirt Dog, which serves like fully loaded hot dogs. That sounds good. I would love to try that. And here is Slice House. And this, of course, is one of Tony's locations here in Las Vegas. He also has the famous Pizza Rock. And as you know, he's a Bay Area native, originally from Fremont, California. So I definitely want to come and support Tony here in Las Vegas. So let me go ahead and get a slice of pizza here.
Upon arriving at Slice House, I had the pleasure of meeting Anthony as well as manager Marcos, and they were so kind in taking me to the back of the kitchen so I can see how the Sicilian pizzas are prepared as well as the other food at Pizza Rock. And here he's explaining exactly how many that are made for each event, as well as this particular weekend for the Crawford and Canelo fight.
For this event, for this weekend, we did about, how many? About 2,500 Sicilian?
2,500 Sicilians.
2,500
wow.
Sicilians. And we did over 600 round pizzas as well. 600 New York style. Yep.
Okay. 600 New York, and you come around here. It comes out this end right here, huh?
This one here will take 4 minutes and 50 seconds.
4 minutes and 50 seconds to make one Sicilian style pizza. Look at that pizza right here. Looks amazing here. Look at that crispy undercarriage right there.
Get a booty shot.
Yeah, crispy. Look at that crispy undercarriage. Looks awesome. Okay. Thank you.
Let me give you a little finish on that. Really.
Okay. Okay.
Romano, oregano, a little bit of garlic oil.
Looks good.
That's what we like to call our happy ending.
Right. Thank you.
No worries.
Check out this Sicilian pizza here at Slice House, and it looks amazing. All right, guys, so as you saw, I got a little backstage access to the pizzas here at Tony's Slice House. And I want to thank the staff. They were absolutely wonderful here in showing me how they make the pizzas, and they turn over so many pizzas here at Allegiant Stadium. And of course, Tony is known worldwide as being one of the best pizza makers in the world. So it's definitely a treat to be able to have a slice of Tony's here in Las Vegas at Allegiant Stadium. And this pizza is piping hot right now, obviously. As you saw, it just came out of the oven. So let me go ahead and take the first bite. And as you saw earlier, it has an excellent undercarriage here. And the Sicilian pizza has a ton of cheese, ton of pepperoni on top. And he finished it off with the olive oil and the cheese. So first bite. So no quality is lost when you have pizza here at Allegiant Stadium at the Slice House. This is comparable to all Tony's locations. Some of the best pizza that you're going to be able to get for a very reasonable price, I think, inside for stadium standards. So definitely worth trying here at Allegiant Stadium. And I've tried many of Tony's pizzas, whether it's the margarita pizza, the deep dish, the thin crust pizza in San Francisco. This is actually my first time trying the Sicilian, and I gotta say it's up there with the best of them. I'm gonna rate this a 9.8, just as good or even better than any other of the styles of pizza, because you get a nice thick crust that's soft on the inside, crispy on the outside, very hearty pizza with a ton of cheese on top. Very good pizza here. 9.8. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish the slice and we see what else is available here at Allegiant Stadium.
After leaving Slice House, I headed over to Pizza Rock, which is also another location owned by Tony Gemignani. And I was with the manager, Marcos, and he gave me a short tour of all the food that's available at Pizza Rock. So here you can see him showing me the Chicago Italian beef sandwich that they serve here. And here you can see the beef that they use. And they also make a sausage Italian sandwich as well. So a nice variety of sandwiches that they have at Pizza Rock. Next, Marcos was so kind in showing me exactly how the New York style pizza is made here at Pizza Rock. So he's pulling out the delicious New York style pepperoni pizza here, and he gave me a fresh slice of this delicious looking pizza that was still piping hot upon coming out of the oven.
All right, guys, here's a close-up of all the food that I got inside the Modelo Cantina at Pizza Rock. You can see here, I got the New York style pepperoni pizza that just came fresh out the oven. He gave me two styles of sandwiches, which includes the Chicago beef as well as the sausage. And I also got some buffalo wings from Pizza Rock, some barbecue wings, as well as the meatballs. So everything looks absolutely delicious here, and I can't wait to dig into all this awesome food at Tony's Pizza Rock. All right, guys, so I'm excited to be here at Pizza Rock inside the Modelo Cantina at Allegiant Stadium, and I got a nice spread here I got 2 different types of sandwiches as you saw on the close-up. I got a New York style pizza, 2 types of wings, as well as meatballs. So where do I start with this? Well, let me go ahead and start with the sausage sandwich here. And they put a bunch of different peppers on top. And of course, this is a homage to Chicago. So let me go ahead and take the first bite, and I'll let you know how it tastes here. What I love about the sausage sandwich here is nice and savory, and it has a like herby flavor to it. So they spice the sausage really well, and the bread they use is nice and soft, a little crispy on the outside, pillowy on the inside. The peppers add a nice little flavor to it as well. So, in fact, this sausage wouldn't be the same without the variety of different sauteed peppers and onions that they put on top. A very good one. Here you can see the close-up of the sausage inside, and a very good sandwich here. Excellent sausage sandwich. All right, guys, so the next item I want to try is the Chicago beef sandwich here at Pizza Rock. And they have this back in San Francisco as well at Capo's, which, of course, pays homage to Chicago. And one of my favorite sandwiches is Chicago beef sandwich. So here you can see all the different, same as the sausage sandwich, they put a variety of different peppers on top. And you can see the slices of beef inside. So let me go ahead and take the first bite and let you know how it is. I don't know if they put some type of au jus on it, but you can taste the delicious meaty flavor of the sliced beef, and it's cut really thin, so it has a nice easy to bite into, easy to consume with each bite. Very similar to like a cheesesteak. So they cut the beef really thin, and it's very flavorful as well. Check out the cross section. So here you can see they put a ton of beef inside. So if you come here to Pizza Rock, they give you a really hearty amount of, or a very generous amount of beef inside the Chicago beef sandwich. All right, so those 2 sandwiches were delicious. I would give them both a 9.1. Very good sausage sandwich as well as a Chicago beef sandwich. But now let me go ahead and try the New York style pizza. So as you saw earlier, I had a slice of the Sicilian style, which was amazing, like all of Tony's pizzas. But now let me go ahead and try the New York pizza. So the thing that I appreciate about the slice of New York style pizza here at Slice House is the undercarriage is nice and crispy. The pizza is very solid, holds up well. Dave Portnoy would appreciate this style of pizza. And the cheese on top is a high quality cheese along with the pepperoni, similar in toppings as the Sicilian. But of course, this one has a thinner crust. But that Sicilian is probably one of my favorites. But this is also very good. I would give this a 9.3. A very good pizza here at Slice House. So, even though this pizza looks thinner than the Sicilian, this is actually more dense than the Sicilian. So, if you want a more hearty pizza, I would say the New York style is a little thicker. So if you want to try the New York style, Tony's is definitely a good spot to try the New York style as well. So let's go on and move to the wings. So I got 2 styles of wings here. I got the buffalo wings as well as the barbecue wings. So let me try the buffalo first. So as I showed you in the back of the kitchen, they fry it fresh as they're made, and the turnover rate here is extremely high. So these wings are made fresh every few minutes. So let me go ahead and try the first bite of the buffalo wings here. Very solid quality wing here. Very meaty, and it's fried perfectly, nice and moist. And the buffalo sauce they use is actually pretty spicy. So if you like your buffalo sauce on the spicier side, this definitely falls in that category. It's one of the more spicy buffalo sauces. Very good. Very good wings here to go along with your pizza and your Chicago beef sandwich. But let me go ahead and try the barbecue. So they put a nice layer of barbecue sauce. So they fry it first, and then they dip it in their house-made barbecue sauce. So let me go ahead and try the barbecue wings here. So, of course, the barbecue sauce has a delicious sweet flavor to it. Which one do I prefer? It really depends on what you like better. If you like sweet flavor, or if you like a savory, hot flavor. For myself, I like the vinegariness and the heat of the buffalo wings. For the barbecue sauce, if you like barbecue sauce, the barbecue sauce here at Slice House is excellent. But I lean towards more hot, vinegary, and spicy than the sweet. But they make a delicious wing here. I'll rate these wings 8.9. All right, guys, so I'm going to finish off this food review with the meatballs here at Slice House. And they gave me 3 large-size meatballs here. I'm actually really excited to try. It's in a nice marinara sauce here. You could also, I believe, get it in like a meatball sub. But I already have 2 sandwiches, so I really didn't want to order a meatball sub as well. So here you can see the meatball is covered. Let me flip it over so you can see the interior of it. So here you can see the interior of the meatball. So let me go ahead and take the first bite of the meatball here. So the first thing I noticed is how tender the meatball is here, along with the savory marinara sauce. Very good. I wish I had some pasta to go with it, because these meatballs are amazing. I'm going to give this a 10 out of 10. Probably one of the best meatballs I've ever tried. Now I wish I got a meatball sub or some pasta to go along with it. Everything was absolutely amazing. Excellent food here at Pizza Rock. My favorite is probably the meatballs. The next, I really like the Sicilian pizza, the Chicago beef, the sausage, the New York slice, the wings. All right, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and finish my food here at Pizza Rock. I know throughout the video, sometimes I would say Slice House or I'd say Pizza Rock, and the reason why is because both of these locations are owned by the same owner, which is Tony. But there's no shortage of wonderful food to have here at Allegiant Stadium. And Tony's restaurants are delicious, both Pizza Rock behind me, inside the Model Cantina, as well as Slice House. That's has many locations within Allegiant Stadium. So definitely come check it out if you're here for a fight, for a Raiders game, or another event here at Allegiant Stadium. So let me go ahead and finish up my food, and let's go check out the fight for Canelo and Crawford. I just sat down in my seat, and I'm stuffed to the gills with all that food I had at Pizza Rock, Slice House, as well as BBQ Mexicana. My seats are a little far. I didn't realize how far I am. I'm in section 323, row 8. So this is the view from my section, a little far. So you'd probably need some binoculars here, but I can see it on the screens really well. They're almost at the point now after this particular fight. They're going to be starting the main fights, the undercards for Netflix. So it's about to begin shortly. And on the seats, they gave a little program of all the fights. So here you can see the prelims that are coming up next, and of course the main event right here, which includes Fernando Vargas's son. for Fernando Vargas Jr. So that's exciting to see one of the old boxer's sons fighting in tonight's card. And of course, the final fight will be Canelo versus Terrence Crawford. So, and along with that, they came with a book. And as you know, the person that is running this fight is from Saudi Arabia, so they have a little tour guide for Saudi Arabia if you want to go travel there. And it comes with a book about the story of both Crawford and Canelo.
Overall, after experiencing the boxing match here at Allegiant Stadium, the vibe was excellent. The crowd was live in this pro Canelo crowd, and both boxers gave their best, both Canelo as well as Bud Crawford. And as we all know the result, Bud Crawford became the undisputed super middleweight champion of the world. And I would absolutely recommend coming to Allegiant Stadium, not just for the events, but for the excellent food here at the stadium.